It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And the Rockets making a change here. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Now here's Green. Smith outside to the right side. Caruso. No good with the triple. Pass to Adebayo. No good on the three. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Caruso. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. We talked about keys to the game, and he thinks shot blocking has to be even more important. He said, look, we want to keep them out front as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can protect the rim if they break us down. Kevin, he hopes that strategy will help them get their second win in this season series. Back to you.
All right, D.A., we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy, and energy is execution.
In the corner, it's Martin. Cans it from downtown. Smith's got 6.
And a guy who hit 44% from 3 in college, Smith is an elite outside shooter.
Martin with the block.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Inside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
Pass the ball. Here's Adebayo. Over Wiggins. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Now Smith to the inside. Houston moving the ball around. A wide open look here for Caruso. That 3 off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Adebayo. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
They kick it out to Green. Launches it. And Garuba pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Now, here is Smith. 6 points for him. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pass to Green. Higgins outside. Lets it go with the three. That one doesn't go. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Higgins outside. And the wide open shot from Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Good D by Covington.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Garuba. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 3. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Walker with it. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Jackson.
And how about the anticipation? Just sniffed that one out, knew exactly when to make the move. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Austin. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Since going undrafted in 2019, Garrison Matthews has earned a role in the league as a sharpshooter.
Yeah, Kevin, he was on two-way contracts in his first couple of seasons, but proved to be a useful role player in that third season, which led to a guaranteed contract. Good for Garrison because he can flat out shoot it now, and he's found the niche.
And that one, good.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Here's Boston. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Back to Gordon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Gordon's got his second bucket of the night.
And the floor awareness of Walker, impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
High post, Howard. He has 5. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And despite the size disadvantage attacking the heart, of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Jovic, and he banks in the layup. Jovic has got 6.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Timeout called the Rockets. For the Clippers, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Pass to Boston. Bradley, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Adebayo with the ball. No good. That would have tied it. .34 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Bradley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Back to Matthews. Picked off in midair. And that's it for the first half of action of what's been a very close game here. Houston on top, up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's Green.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Caruso looking for an opening. To the paint. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And hard to decide which one's better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And here's Smith. He's got 10. Shot clock at 3. Houston needs to get a shot. Rebound by the Clippers.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Right wing to the middle. Here's Adebayo.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Outside, Green. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Drills it from outside. Wiggins has got 5.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Back to Adebayo. The kick out to Ball. Snatched away. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. It's stolen by Adebayo. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Outside, Ball. Back to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. And Adebayo throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. In the corner, it's Martin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Martin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. Outside Covington. Back to Ball. Puts it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And Covington sends it back. Fires for 3. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Rockets leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Outside Brent. To the middle. And he converts the layup. Bradley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Rockets lead by 5. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jackson. Pass to Howard. It's slammed in by Howard.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Outside Brent. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D from Howard. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And defense just can't keep up with Jackson. His quickness is what ensures the success of that fast break.
Howard with the steal. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Good on the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
First team foul. On the floor for the Clippers.
Here's Walker. It's Bradley on the wing. Back to Gordon. In the corner, Bradley with it. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Check out the vision from Jackson. He doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Matthew. Takes it out to Bradley. Another miss by Houston.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Stanley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Pass to Gordon. Kicks it out to Bradley to stop the run. No good on the shot. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Back to Adebayo. Now ball. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Ball's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Pass the ball. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Los Angeles.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And the loss earlier in the year must have stung a bit because tonight they came out and made all the necessary adjustments, moving them to a record of 1 apiece here in this 4-game season series against Houston.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Outside Bradley. Looking to get back on track here.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. They came in. It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Crowd ready to roar in this Western Conference matchup. Jazz looking to please their...
With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Taking a look at the Clippers. So the Clippers win the tip. And the Clippers call time here. In a league that has become all about the three ball, here are two teams that are fantastic shooting it from deep, Doris.
Yeah, we call this the three-point revolution. It is how the league has evolved. The game looks nothing like it did 10 years ago. Obviously, the pace is faster and the spacing is much better.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off. Off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
On offense, here's Utah. It's a three-point game. Outside Sexton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Clarkson. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Adebayo grabs the board. Ball with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Back to Ball. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo is doubled. The kick out to Ball. It's stolen by Clarkson. Now Vanderbilt. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Adebayo, that's good.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Now Sexton. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Here's Clarkson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA Cares, drawing huge crowds.
And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
Now here's Markkanen, averaging around 6 a game. 4 on the clock. Adebayo with a steal. Ball with it. Picked up by Sexton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Clarkson. Down low. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Ball. Adebayo sets a screen. Back to Ball. It's deflected. Clarkson outside. Sexton with it. He's watched by Kuminga. Back to Clarkson. Stolen by Ball. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's Sexton.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him. And how about what Colin Sexton brings to the table, Doris?
Yeah, when you think about this young guy, he still can be an offensive force. Plays the guard position with a big-time chip on his shoulder due to his size. This guy is always up for a challenge.
Here's Howard. Tipped. Pass to Vanderbilt. Stolen by Jackson. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah trailing here. Sexton up top. And he hits it to tie the game. Sexton's got 6 points.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Back to Clarkson. And he goes in for the dunk.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Pass to Jovic. Back to Howard. Jackson outside. To the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Howard, the screen. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Here's Sexton. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sexton. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up 2. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Utah.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Yeah, something else they've done well, causing havoc on the defensive end. Keep their energy up. Not easy to do for 4 quarters. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Jovic. He can't get it to go. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to Pirtle. Culver outside. Back to Pirtle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
He does not get the second one.
Yeah, you know, guys, he was selected all the way back in 2006. But Rudy Gay is still going. One of the final players from the draft class active in the league.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ball with it. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. And for Rudy Gay, over 15 years in the league, Grant, how is he still effective?
Well, B.A., Rudy has changed the way he plays over the years. He came into the NBA exclusively playing the 3. Now he's a power forward. Even runs a bit as a small ball center as well. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Out to Beasley. Culver outside. 6 on the shot clock. Gay. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Really solid read from Jarrett Culver right there. This is a team-first guy who enjoys passing.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Beasley outside. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Beasley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ball outside. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got 13.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Culver. Oh, from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of this one. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Garuba. To the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Beasley outside. Lets the three fly. Adebayo grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Beasley with it. Guarded by Covington. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He has 6.
We know Mr. Beasley wants to drain it from distance, especially if you give him any kind of space.
The three from Ball. Not going to go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Beasley. Down low. Leans inside. And that one's long.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
From deep, Gay. And they recover it. Here's Caldwell Pope. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Utah Jazz up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Clippers with the ball. They trail by 14. And that's a foul called on Jae'Sean Tate. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On the wing, Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. No good on the shot. Good D by Adebayo. Out to the right wing. Outside Covington. And here's Ball. And here's Kuminga. Guarded by Vanderbilt. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Clarkson missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful. One of the things you've watched in the evolution of Jared Vanderbilt's NBA career, starting to get more regular playing time, understanding his strengths, getting to the glass has been a key part of what he has done.
Right wing. Oh, deflected. Ball with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. For three, Covington. Vanderbilt pulls it in. And when you look at Jarrett Vanderbilt, Doris, how dominant you think he can be?
Well, dominant might be a stretch, but this guy has the build and I think the skill to make an impact. He plays the 4, but because of his footwork, he could also get some time at the 3. And as he gets more and more comfortable scoring the basketball, I think he'll earn more and more time.
Here's Kuminga. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
The Jazz on offense. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Outside Vanderbilt. He shoots it. Drops one in from the wing. And the Jazz lead by 12.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Here's Ball. Here's Adebayo. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Adebayo's got 19 points. Sexton goes in. Adebayo with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Ball right side. Here's the three. The rebound by Markkanen. Pass to Sexton. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Outside Vanderbilt. Clarkson for three. And another miss by Utah. Here's Ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
He's got a clear path. Jumps up. And Ball throws it down.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Culver on the wing. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now Los Angeles with it. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Here's the pick. Here's Joe. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
And now just a 3-point Utah lead.
Yeah, I really like their game plan offensively coming out of the half. They've been efficient and effective, but they're still chasing the lead.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Picked by Pirtle. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Jazz. They lead by 6. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Timeout called, the Clippers. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have a chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Beasley outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. There's the three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And it's good. 2 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Pirtle. From the arc. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Clippers trail. And stolen by Beasley. Culver outside. From deep, Gay. Out to Beasley. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Jovic. Clock at 6. Here's Stanley. It's tipped. He shoots. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Beasley outside. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Jovic. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Jackson outside. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And that one's good. Jovic.
Well, what a nice pass by Dwight Howard there. On time and on target.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Jazz with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Clarkson. Driving in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end. He's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
And they double up ball. Oh, there's the alley. Adebayo, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's Clarkson missing. And the Clippers have possession. 8-point game. Here's Adebayo. The shot won't fall. And Utah will come the other way. 1:10 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Markkanen. Ball with a steal. Lets it go from the wing. Again, Adebayo missing. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Sexton, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 10.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Yeah, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garuba with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within single digits. And so he hits both. On the wing, Clarkson. Pass to Sexton. Here's Markkanen. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. So we see the Jazz get the win here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.